Today we're at West Midlands Safari Park. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel.
Mummy, I can remember that.
Oh, you didn't do it.
Yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 19th of September 2021 and we are here at West Midlands Safari Park. Joining me today is Gemma Buckham. Hello! You excited?
I am. It looks amazing.
It looks unbelievable.
It really does.
Better than any safari park or zoo we have been to in the UK anyway. It's almost like up there with Florida level of sort of theming. Everything's sort of close together, not too far away. We're not walking miles so far. I mean, this is just first impressions. Anything that you're excited about today?
Feeding the animals in the safari.
Yes, she has bought some feed, so hopefully they're going to come to the car. Hopefully not too close, and we'll get some food. Hopefully it won't be the lions.
No, I don't think so.
No. Watch a muckle lion be on the car. There is a sea lion show, or a sea lion theatre, so hopefully we'll get some footage of the sea lions as well. There's also a small little theme park, that's amusement park area, so we'll try and get on some rides and attractions. What I will mention is that we have paid for a general admission ticket. On top of the general admission ticket, we've also paid for the theme park area, which is like a ride wristband, and we've also paid for a safari tour where we can go around in the car as well. However, we can jump on a bus and hopefully, and assuming that there's going to be someone there or some robot talking about all the different animals around when we go around the safari at different sections of that safari. So it should be quite informative as well, and I'll try and get some good footage of that as well. And I think that's everything. I will touch on the pricings of the general admission ticket, the wristband and the safari tour later. And I'm having a little bit technical issue with my phone, so I can't quite get them up at the moment. But we're going to make our way to the first animal, and I have just spotted it. It is the penguins, so we'll see you over at the penguin enclosure. So the first animal of the day is the penguins. Don't they look cute? It is a really, really good enclosure, very impressive. And you can actually see them above and below the water line. This is the pool from below the water. And if we go round the corner, we will actually be able to see them better. These two here are swimming. Don't know what type of penguins these ones are, but they all seem to be the one type in this enclosure. And if I go around, we'll hopefully get some footage of them from underwater in the water.
That one having a craft there.
Yeah, I did. Mother Nature at its finest. a lovely smell in here. That's what bats smell like. I'm not a bat lover, to be fair. Can you see any bats? I don't think the camera's gonna have a hope in hell of catching a bat. Oh, I can see one flying. I don't know if that came up on the camera. Trying my best, guys. Ooh, what's that? Lots and lots of ants. Ooh, that one's carrying the leaf.
Oh, I think this is an ant's nest.
Oh. See all the creepy bodies.
Leaf cutter ants. See them carrying the leaves.
Why are they carrying each other? Why are they carrying each other? Why are they carrying each other? Mom, where's no? Mom, nothing now. How the axolotls are in here in tow? The axolotls have got his big tank.
Wow. I've never seen the same nice. Oh, sorry, mate. Look at your toes. They have. Can't see them.
I can see.
So we've just come out of the Discovery Zone here at West Midlands Safari Park. What do you think of that one, Gemma?
It was brilliant.
It was really, really good.
So interesting. You actually walked through the bats.
Yeah,
So
you did.
Yeah.
God, it was a potent smell is what I would say. Oh, yeah, and then you went into, I'm trying to think what was first, so you had the bats, then it was like the Discovery, that was closed, wasn't it, the Discovery Zone.
Yeah, the room.
Then it was sort of the creepy crawlies. Oh, I don't know if you don't like spiders. And then it was the aquarium as well, so a small little aquarium, but it was really, really good. So now we're heading, where we're heading?
We're doing the Ice Age.
The Ice Age. We'll do the Ice Age, which is just over here. You can see it there. Ice Age, and it's got a, what was that, a saber-tooth? Saber-tooth tiger. So we'll see you in the Ice Age. volcano.
I think that one's been attacked.
Wow. I don't want to go on pronunciations of this animal, but slash bird. Do you want to have a guess, Gemma?
Ferus racos.
You heard it first.
Over there.
How to pronounce it? It's one weird looking bird.
Short route.
So apparently it wasn't a saber-tooth, it's a smilodon. It looks very similar to a saber-tooth. Maybe one of the early descendants of a saber-tooth. Glyptodon. So both the Komodo dragon and the jaguar are both still living on planet Earth today. The jaguar lived 3 million years ago to the present day, and the Komodo 4 million years ago to the present day. And there's our jaguar, and here's our Komodo dragon. So we're now heading into northern Europe during the Ice Age. So this cave bear. Wouldn't it be amazing if these still were?
No, not really. I think it would be quite scary.
Oh, I think they would be quite nice.
Hmm?
A woolly mammoth. So the elephant family tree, and you can see the elephant of today, and these are the different family trees of where they've come from and their ancestry history. Very interesting. Way back to 56 million years ago. pair of tusks.
Okay, I know what a pair of tusks are, right?
So we've just come out of Ice Age. What did you think of that one?
Brilliant, it was so informative.
It was really, really
It took
good.
you through the ages from the Ice Age.
Yeah, we learned quite a lot, and you think you have learned quite a lot in school, but it just sort of jogs your memory in a fun way. And we did have some young people behind us, and they were loving it. And I think they just take it in that little bit better, that it's more interactive as well. So we've just come out, and we can just behind, what is it, Lorikeet landing? So do you think that's got different types of birds?
I would think so.
Let's hope so. So we'll make our way into Lorikeet landing and hopefully see some birds here at West Midlands Safari Park. Gemma has bought a little nectar pot. Let's have a look at the nectar pot before you... Oh, yeah. Apparently the birds do love it. They're very loud today.
I don't think that one's having it.
Oh. Loving it.
Take a picture.
Gemma the bird woman. Over there. I think this one wants some food. Oh. Got a hand now. Gemma the bird woman. So we've just come out of Lorikeet landings. Definitely bird lady over here will tell you how good it is.
They were just flying around you and you fed them nectar.
It was
Oh,
incredible.
amazing.
Never mind flying around you, they were on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Look,
you
didn't get food on
could
them.
buy some nectar.
£1.50,
£1.50 a little tub. But they did really love it, and it did bring them right onto you, literally on your hands, or on your head in Gemma's case. But definitely a great experience for
Oh, it was
younger kids, or
amazing.
anyone really, anyone that loves birds. Definitely a really, really good experience at the Lorikeet landings. So we're going to head over towards, I can see dinosaurs, dinosaur area. So I'm assuming it's going to be something to do with dinosaurs. So we'll head over to the Jurassic Park area, unofficially. See you there. So it's not Jurassic Park, it's the land of the living dinosaurs. So stand by. Well, maybe not the dinosaurs. I'd like the woolly mammoth. No, the woolly mammoth.
Oh, just that one. Right?
Just that one.
What, not to go?
Now that's a crocodile.
I was feeding birds. Hi, I'm at West Midlands up at Newman. You've seen the palace. Oh, that's the dinosaurs.
Now that is a dinosaur. Wow. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I'm assuming. At the back. That famous footprint. You can hear it.
Yeah, well, I don't it's not recognised. I'll try and get everyone's heart just says she thinks it's the
So we've just come out of Land of the Living Dinosaurs. What do you think of that, Gemma?
It was good. It was like informative again, really.
Very informative, very similar at the Blair Drummond Safari Park in Scotland. Gemma did mention it was slightly more informative than the Blair Drummond one, but very similar concept. Really, really good, really well themed. Definitely worth coming down to if you are here at West Midlands Safari Park. Now we're heading to the Red Panda stop.
Yeah.
It's definitely the Red Panda shop anyway, but I'm assuming that there'll be some Red Pandas on show. 2 days ago, or yesterday I think it was Red Panda Day, so we've missed it by a day, but we'll try and celebrate the Red Pandas when we get some great footage of them as well. So we'll see you over at the Red Pandas. This is when I don't want the snakes jumping out on me.
Well, I'm hardly going to jump out, but
Animal bites. Well, it bites.
it's a snake.
Can you see it?
It's not going to bite you through there, is it?
Found it dug in the ground. You might be able to just make it out just here.
Look at that. Yeah, pancake tortoise. Probably eat birds. You need a way? To see his tail. It's there at the back.
Stop moving now because you don't want to.
Got in here. Oh, Iris. This is me. Iris.
Right, come on then.
Look, right, is it? Look, Iris. Chinese crocodile lizard. Another snake.
You're going to sleep now.
Down there.
Going to sleep now, big scary snake.
There's so cute.
See the big snakes, Iris? The big snake.
Sticks like that bit.
See the snakes, Iris? On the tree on the left.
Thank you.
There's a baby one in the water.
Come on then.
Come on then.
So we've just come out of the reptile house, and before that was the red panda enclosure. What was the name of it again? Meilin.
Super sweet.
Yeah, she was really cute. She is one, so what, solitary animal, so she does like being alone. It's not like some people think, oh, she's alone, she's going to be unhappy. We're actually speaking to, it was actually the woman in the shop, but she has been doing our research because it is the red panda shop, and the woman said that they do like to be on their own. However, they are highly endangered pandas. They're even more endangered than the normal panda, so definitely with, if you can, donating a little bit to the red pandas if you can. We've now stumbled our way down to the theme park, so we're at the theme park area of West Midlands Safari, so we're going to try and get on all the rides and attractions except the water rides, because we want to stay as dry as possible while we're still in the zoo area, and then we're going to try and get all the animals by foot done today, and then we'll come back and do the water rides, the water attractions here at West Midlands Safari, and then head our way back up to the safari area to get on the bus, the safari bus, for a 30-minute ride? A 30-minute, hopefully informative ride of all the animals that they have in the safari park area itself, and then we're going to hop in the car and do it all again. And Gemma's got some food, so hopefully some animals will come and get some food off Gemma as well. So we're going to head into the theme park. We have got a wristband. These are purple wristbands. It does go off height. It's 1.4 is the max. I don't know what all the different segments are, but different heights allows you to get onto different attractions here at West Midlands Safari Park. So if you are a smaller young person, you might not be able to get on all of the rides and attractions here at West Midlands, but everything above anyone above 1.4 meters, you can go on every ride and attraction here today. So we'll make our way into the theme park and hopefully get some great footage of some of the rides and attractions here at West Midlands Safari Park. So first ride of the day is going to be Kong. It is a disc ride. It is a lot bigger than the one we were on yesterday at Breen Leisure Park, or theme park. This one is massive. I think it's even bigger than the one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And you can just see it in operation there, so I'm gonna be quiet and watch Kong in operation. And here is Kong.
These guys have got their eyes, ears and nostrils positioned on the top of their head so they can still breathe comfortably while going around in the water so they can stay there for longer. So now these guys are actually herbivorous, so they only eat plant matter. A lot of people think they eat other animals, which is not true. They're not too bothered by the ducks, so don't worry about them. And I've just given them some cabbages in the water. It's one of their favourite treats to eat. But we give these guys a nice variety in their diet. They get a mixture of straws and hay, and obviously they get to graze on grass as well, and we give them fruit and vegetables too. So they do get a nice variety. Now our hippos, Barbara being our eldest, when she was last weighed, she was just under 2 tons. So these guys' largest will be up to 2.5 tons in weight, and that tends to be the large male. So whereas the youngsters, when they're first born, they weigh about 35 kilograms, and then they'll probably reach up to 2 tons when they're near adult age. The hippos generally are nocturnal, so they tend to come out also at night. Now in the wild, for example, they tend to come out of the water at night and go and graze for the majority of the evening, and they'll aim to be back in their wallow or their area, like they've got over there for example, and they'll sleep them for the majority of the day, which is what they're doing over there at the moment. Normally, the hippos, all of them are over there, so it's nice to see a few of them actually in the water for you guys to see actually moving. The last we actually have both of them born here at the park. The youngsters, when they are born, actually born in the water. They typically birth from a single calf. They get raising periods only about 8 to 9 months, so it's not very long. Because they're giving birth to the calf in the water, and that's when they will suckle. They will wean then for about 6 to 8 months, and they're fully grown at about a year. At this point, they'll then stay with their parents until they're about 8 years old, and then that's when they might venture off to find a different family or a different partner, or they'll stick with their family groups. As I was saying earlier, these guys are very territorial, and when you will see them eating, you might have seen they've got these huge canines. Now these canines can actually reach up to 30 centimetres in length, but they are primarily used just for combat. They are not used for eating, but if they open their mouths, you might be able to see. But these guys, what they'll do, when they're not happy with enclosing their area, being territorial, they'll open their mouths really wide, and actually open them up to 180 degrees, and that's when they'll display these teeth. They'll probably bob their head and move their head around, try and tell the others to warn to stay away, and not to hurt you. Quite commonly, we do have combat between antelopes. They're normally but they're very fatal. And this is all due to the fact that these guys have got skin up to an inch thick in certain places. And not just that, if they were to get a wound, or a fresh cut for example, they have adapted this thing known as blood sweat. It sounds pretty disgusting, but it basically looks like blood and sweat. And they'll secrete this from their skin. One, it acts as a sun cream, so out in South Africa it's very sunny where they come from, they don't want to get burnt. But it also acts as an antibacterial, so if they do get wounds, it stops them from getting infected, and hopefully that they'll never actually get any proper injuries that could actually be fatal. So even though combat is common,
So we've just come off Kong, and then we made our way quickly because we heard the hippo talk happening off the keeper to the hippos. God, the smell! It's like so potent, worse than the bats. It's like raw sewage. They do have 6, I think, so that's a lot more than Flamingoland did. Flamingoland only had 2, but we got right up close to them, so hopefully I've got some good footage of that as well. But we're back at the theme park, which was just literally, this is the caterpillar right behind us. Kong's just there, and the hippo is literally just at the other side of this camera, so if you are down at the theme park you can hopefully have access to the hippos in that big lake area. So we're going to go on the caterpillar ride now and then make our way onto different rides and attractions. We have noticed which one was definitely closed.
Oh, the black.
Oh god, I can't remember. It was basically a bit like the Eagle's Claw again. So that is closed definitely. However, we do think there's another 2 rides closed. However, we haven't had them confirmed yet, and that is one of the River Rapid rides and the Drop Tower. We just haven't seen them operating today, so it will be a little bit of a shame if they're not operating, but sometimes this does happen. But when we do find out for definite if they're closed, we'll let you know as well. We'll get on the caterpillar ride behind us for another coaster credit here at West Midlands Safari Park. So we've just come off the little caterpillar ride for our coaster credit. Me and Gemma are definitely the oldest people on that by a good 10 years, maybe more. And now we're standing, or behind me is the ghost train. I'm not actually too worried because I can't see it being a scary ghost train here at West Midlands Safari Park. But that's normally when I let my guard down, it could be quite scary. What's it called? Dr. Umbotto's Catacombs. So actually quite an interesting name, very original. So I will get a full review of the ghost train here at West Midlands Safari Park. So we've just come off Dr. Umbotto's Catacombs. What did you think of that one?
It was for little ones.
Definitely not very mild, I would say. Not very scary at all. Even I wasn't scared. Very limited theming. I would say it was quite quiet.
Yeah, I know.
They need to get more music, and it was really dark. So you need to try and get some more lighting to get so we can actually see the theme. They could have utilised it a lot better, I think. But I suppose it's really
aimed at a young age.
So they don't really want to scare that many people. I'm heading towards the 2 roller coasters now, which I'm getting quite excited about. I've never been here. One does just look like a standard wild mouse sort of metal ride. The other one does look slightly different, so I'll have to try and do my research on it and try and find up some information on it before we get there. So we'll head over to the roller coasters now, so we'll see you over there. So we've just come off the Rhino coaster. What did you think of that one, Gemma?
I enjoyed it. It was a canny little coaster.
It was really good. It is a Vekoma Junior coaster. I wasn't expecting it to be at the park, so it was quite good that it's here. It does, even though it's a junior coaster, it's got quite a kick to it, hasn't it? So definitely still one for the entire family. We're going to go on Monkey Mayhem next, which is a standard wild mouse steel spinning coaster. So I'll try and get some footage of that one as well, and then that'll be the 2 main coasters done for today. There's also a log flume which we'll hopefully get on and then over and done with, and then we'll get back to the zoo and then hopefully the safari. So we'll get on the coaster, so we'll see you over there. So we've just come off Monkey Mayhem. Wow.
It was really good.
That was, I mean, it was just a standard wild mouse, but that was definitely on the ball with the spinning. That one was. It was pushing you right at the sides, wasn't it? And it just seemed to be a lot more smoother than some of the other ones. It just seemed to run quite well. It does look like it's in really good nick. So I don't know if it's a more modern wild mouse ride or if they're just taking really good care of it. But it's definitely working really well. So if you are here at West Midlands Safari, definitely get yourself on the Monkey Mayhem. We're now going to make our way to the log flume today. It's timber something, I can't remember the exact name.
Zimbabwe mill.
Oh, so I thought it was something mill, is it?
Yeah, we'll have a look.
We'll have a look when we get down there, but it is just another standard log flume, like the one I was on yesterday. And it is worth mentioning, if you are liking this vlog and you want to see more vlogs just like this one, I've got loads of different attractions from right around the UK, which you can go and have a look at as well. So get yourself having a look at all of the different ones up there on my YouTube channel as well. So we'll see you over at the log flume, guys.
Okay, guys, let's jump in
So we've just come off the water ride. It was called the Zambezi Water Splash. I did mention it was just a standard log flume, you can't see it behind me. On sort of 10 being absolutely drenched, 0 being not at all, I would say it would be about a 4.
About a 4,
yeah, so not too bad. And on a day like this, we'll dry out really, really quickly, so not too bad at all. So we're now going to head towards the sort of walk-through animals. There is goats, what else is there? Lemurs, yeah, so that, meerkats, so that should be quite good. We'll get all them done before we head towards the safari as well. And we are going to do, hopefully try and get a food review and hopefully hit the sea lion show as well. So all still loads to do here at West Midlands Safari. So we'll see you at the animals. That's so cute. Look at them all.
So they're a crepuscular species. They flower in the mornings. They tend to have eyes that reflect that. So lovely, nice sunset eyes.
So we've just got some amazing footage of the lemurs, and now we're going into the goat walk. And here are some of the goats.
I've got that food in my bag, but they're not that's not
No. These are probably well fed. Just have a look at some different type of goats. These ones are different. Yo. Sunbathing. Hello. So it's not a goat, it's an ostrich. I think this might be part of the safari area over that fence. They have come to have friends with the goats. Probably wanted away from the cars. And that is the end of the goat enclosure, or the goat walk. And we're just passing the meerkat enclosure again on the way out, and this one's right at the top of the mound. He's the lookout.
Hello and welcome to West Midlands Safari Park. It's important.
Yeah, well, I should definitely catch the sea.
So that's us just about to leave the theme park area as well. So we've had to come back through the theme park area from the meerkat and goat and lemur enclosures to go back to the safari area. We do want to touch on the free rides that are closed. That is the Black Fly, which is sort of like a Eagle's Claw ride behind where the River Rapids ride, and Venom, which is the drop tower. All three of them are closed. I don't know why. It does have a sign saying that they're closed, and sorry for any inconvenience. So maybe could be lack of staff, could be broken down. We don't actually know, we haven't asked, but it is a shame that they are closed. To be three major attractions here at West Midlands Safari, so if you were coming just for the theme park or just for these rides, you would be quite disappointed. We're not, however, because there's that much to do. It's our first time here. I think we can let this one slide, can't we?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go and get some food now, hopefully before the sea lion show. There is a really good dinosaur restaurant. I can't remember the name, but I'll get the name again. Dino Diner, was it? How original. So we'll go to Dino Diner and hopefully do a full food review for you. So we'll see you over there. So we've made it to the Dino Diner. I would like to say, starting off, the theming is incredible. It is a really well themed restaurant. What we have got, we're not feeling too adventurous today, so we've got ham and panini, ham and cheese panini for Gemma, and I'm a ham and cheese panini with a side of fries. The ham and cheese panini was £6.50 on its own. You do get like a rocket salad, don't you? And then mine was £3 extra for the chips. I also got a Dr. Pepper as well, and Gemma got her beverages. How much were they? Are they pretty standard pricing?
$3.50, yeah.
$3.50, so pretty standard pricing as well. And we did mention that the panini could be kind of expensive, really, for just a panini on its own, £6.50. However, I wouldn't say it's too expensive, but it's just not cheap. But that is the pricings of the Dino Diner. So we're looking forward to getting our food now, and we'll show it to you when we get it. So we'll see you when the food arrives. So food has arrived. There is our panini with salad and our chips. So not too bad. So we'll eat these now and give you a rating out of 10 of how good these panini and chips are. See you then. So we've had our food now. What did you think of that one, Jim?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but it was just a panini.
It was
some of this, which was stinking.
Leaves. Like the ceiling. Leaves.
For the price of it, it wasn't very impressive.
No, to be fair, it wasn't. I mean, it was a good ham and cheese panini. Just maybe not great for the price. And maybe they could add a side of chips instead of a salad. Give you the option.
Oh, actual salad and not just
oh yeah,
rocket.
like not just the leaf. Rocket. Is that what it's called? Just rocket. But no, so that is a shame. The chips were really nice. And like I said, the ham and cheese panini was really nice. It's just a shame that it didn't come with the chips or with an actual salad. So we're now gonna make our way to, what was it? The animal...
Friendly animal encounter.
Friendly animal encounter.
Yeah, which I think is just like keep us with the like friendly animals.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some great footage of some of the friendly animals here at West Midlands Safari, and then we'll make our way to the sea lion show and get some great footage of the sea lions as well. So we'll see you over at the friendly animal encounter.
Friendlier animals out to see you guys today. And I didn't know if you wanted to give me a shout whether we should start with creepy or cute. Just yell at me.
Creepy!
Okay. We normally go for cute, so I'll quite happily go for creepy first. Yeah, that's fun. So we'll start off with our Madagascan hissing cockroach. Now you might have just heard him give me a little hiss as I got him out of the box, but ours are quite used to us handling them by now, so he isn't very good at displaying the main talent that we bring him out to show everybody. Because the hiss is normally there to deter predators. And the way that they make this hiss is instead of through their mouths, they have little holes inside of their abdomen. Oh, hello. You can't have this one. No. We have other guests where we bring out some mealworms. So he hasn't actually visited us for a little while because our normal one, Anne, she would bring out, hasn't been out for a little while. Guess who's going to be here during the show? Try not to get too distracted by that. So yeah, the way that they make this hiss is by pushing air through tiny holes in the side of their abdomen called spiracles, and this hiss either sounds like a snake or it's just an alarming noise to try and deter predators. They have other techniques to deter predators as well by having this lovely hard exoskeleton here, and this means that birds such as yourself wouldn't really be able to penetrate how hard this is, so it would keep them nice and protected. The hiss can also be used in other behaviours such as mating behaviours or fighting for dominance. Now these little knobbly bits on top of his head there, those are not actually his eyes, those are horns. And the way that he uses these horns is if he meets another hissing cockroach in the wild, they will clash them much like deers with their antlers. And the winner of these little fights will go off hissing very proudly, showing that he's the biggest, baddest cockroach in the whole jungle. His head is actually tucked right under here, and he has very poor eyesight, which is why he has these lovely long feelers. And these feelers are covered in tiny little hairs, and that means that as he's moving them around the environment, so he'll be able to feel them in my hand there, and that will show him where it's safe to step and what's around him, basically. Now cockroaches eat the dead and decaying stuff on the floor, in the forest floor, and this is really useful for us because obviously we don't want to be surrounded by all of this dead and decaying stuff, and it helps it to be recycled back into the environment. We have our own version of the cockroach. The group term for them is called detritivores, and we have our own detritivore in the UK, and that is the woodlouse, which obviously a lot of people know and love. So cockroaches have 6 legs, which makes them an insect, and they are very good at gripping onto things. As you can see, my hand is completely flat right now, and he's doing a very good job of gripping onto that, and that's because they have lots of little hairs and tiny hooks on their legs, meaning that they can hold on to it very... You're really stealing the show, aren't you? Goodness.
Little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's fine, I understand, he's adorable, but anyway. We'll get out something cute in a minute, and then the attention will be back on me. I'm a bit of an attention seeker anyway. Yeah, so he's sticking quite nicely, as you can see. Oh, he's going over there now. But I'll pop him away and we'll move on to our next guest. As she absolutely loves to see everybody. And she is probably one of my favourites here at the zoo. Now, she gets a bit of a mixed reaction, does Jackie? Because she's one of our little fancy lads. Hello. Well, you're all quite brave then, because yesterday we had quite a few people run for the door when I brought her out, so yeah. But she is absolutely my favourite, because rats are incredibly intelligent. She is probably the smartest of our group of 4 and the most social. Now, they all decide that they want to, they do anything for food, basically, her sisters. We have Jackie, who's this one, we have Jill, Jolene, and Juliet. But Jackie is by far the most intelligent, and she doesn't really care for food. She really just wants our attention and our love. There's been many an occasion where I'm walking around with her like this, and I forget that she's on me, and I go to leave, and then I go, oh, keys, radio, yeah, oh, I need to put the rat back, yeah, actually, no, that's a good thing. They have an incredible sense of smell, even more so than dogs. So where dogs have about 800 receptors in their nose to detect smell, rats have 1,200, so that really shows you how sensitive their nose is. And being so sensitive, they can be trained for many things, like dogs are trained to detect diseases. Rats have also been trained to do this. They've also been trained to not diffuse, that would be a bit impressive actually, to detect landmines in places like Mongolia. And because they're lighter than dogs, it means that they can, they can scurry around, and it's a little bit easier for them not to trigger them, which is very, very useful, and it's probably saved hundreds of thousands of lives. So well done. Well, not you personally, but you as a species have done very well. Now, we're trying to train our rats. They're only about 3 months old at the moment. And she's definitely doing the best in her training, but she gets a little bit intimidated in front of big audiences. So we're trying to do a little bit more socialisation with big audiences, but she can do spin on her own really well. And she knows her name very well. As soon as I walk in the room and I say hello, she's straight up there to say hello to me. Now, as you can see, she's very good at climbing all over the place, and she uses this nice long tail, which a lot of people are a little bit squeamish about, to wrap around my arm and make sure that she can stay nice and secure. Now, rats are omnivores, so she eats a mixture of fruit, veg, insects, whatever she can get her little paws on. And this has given wild rats, a bit of a bad reputation, because as you know, they tend to get the reputation that they're quite dirty and quite yucky, and that's because they'll just eat absolutely everything that they come across. And but it can be farther from the truth. I see these guys spend most of their day grooming each other and themselves. The worst thing that they can really get in the world is the parasites. The parasites are what make them the most, that carry the diseases. And it wasn't really fair for these guys, because they did get the blame for the plague and the Black Death and things like that. But it wasn't actually their fault. It was the fleas that they were carrying that was carrying the disease. They just got the rap for it. But realistically, it could have been the dogs, the cats, us. We would all be to blame. But you came out worse, didn't you there? Now, if anybody wanted to come and have a closer look at Jackie here or our cockroach, you're more than welcome. Unfortunately, we can't do handling at the moment, still due to COVID. But yeah, feel free to come and ask us any questions. Thanks, everybody.
So we've just done the friendly animal encounter. What do you think of that one, Gemma?
It was interesting to hear that, especially stuff about the cockroaches and the rat.
The rat. Yeah, it was. I thought there would be a little bit more animals involved. But I suppose
It was only 5-10 minutes.
it was a nice little jumper, and we're now queuing for the Sea Lion Theatre, so we're actually quite close to the front of the queue, so hopefully we'll get a good seat, and we'll hopefully have a good show with the Sea Lions. So we'll see you inside the Sea Lion Theatre.
To know before we do start our show, and this is that the doors you came in are now closed, and they will be closed for the rest of the show. This is to stop hundreds of people trying to come in and sit on your laps. They have no shame and they will do that. So if you need to leave at any point, that's absolutely fine. Just head down to the doors over to your right. Katie is over there and she will let you guys leave. Now when you get to the end of the show, again, you are free to leave over through those doors. All that we do ask is that you give people space. Some people still might want to socially distance, so just give everyone as much space as possible. Smile at each other, be kind, say please and thank you. We'll all go home having a great day, won't we? Yeah, I know, I can see how emotional you are over that message. Now that's a bit boring, unfortunately. Do you want to see some sea lions? Yeah! Thankfully, Vicky, we have some sea lions prepared. So the first one who we are going to bring out is called Callum, and he is the oldest of all three of our sea lions here at the park. Callum is 15 years old, and he's very, very friendly. So if you give him away, they'll give you one back. Thank you, Callum. Now, Callum, you are going to help us out today. And with your help, we are going to explain why we are here training you. Because you guys might be sat there thinking that it is for a show. Now, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but unfortunately, we train the sea lions whether you are here or not. We've had 3 lockdowns in total, Vicky. Were you ever allowed to leave work? No, we've been here the entire time. We may as well have been shackled to this stage. Now, it is very, very important. Thankfully, we care a lot about the sea lions and we care about their health. So every single day we do health checks with them, and thankfully through training we can ask the sea lions to join in. So we can have a good look over Callum's body. He doesn't really think much of it, he just thinks, great, I'm having a Swedish massage today. So he's quite happy. If he wasn't happy, we are always watching their body language. So he'd make noise, he'd show his teeth, and generally he'd be a little bit grumpy. But thankfully Callum looks pretty happy up there. Now we can also open up his mouth, have a trip to the dentist and check over everything inside of there. Lucky Vicky, she gets to smell his lovely, lovely fishy breath. But she's also checking his teeth and gums and making sure that there are no problems, and you'd definitely be able to smell if there was an infection in there, it stinks. Now if we ever were concerned about the sea lions, we're very lucky we have a vet on site, and we just ask him to come down. But the thing is, he couldn't really poke around like you were. You and Callum are quite close, and the vet only shows up when Callum's feeling poorly, so he doesn't really think that much of him. And as well, he's a sea lion, he doesn't have a collarbone, so if the vet was poking around near Callum's bum, Callum can still whip his head around and get in quite easily. Now, sea lions are large carnivores, just like lions or tigers. We do not want him to bite the vet. So instead, we ask the sea lions to get into the most amazing position you're going to see all day. Wow, look at it! I bet you thought the baby rhinos were cute. Look at Callum, he's a sausage. Now this is really, really important. We can stay near the sea lions' heads. They see us every single day, so they do know and trust us. And the vet can have a good look around their entire bodies. So right now, Vicky is at Callum's hips, and this is where the vet give any injections or take any bloods. And we can do all of that while Callum is awake, which is really, really important, because sea lions do not do well under anaesthetic. They have something called a dive reflex, which means that they really, really quickly lower their heart rate and their breathing, and it means that they do not come around from anaesthetic, like I said. So we do not want to have to do that to our boys, because we do love them. Now Callum, health checks are very, very important, but we need to make sure that you stay healthy, and the way that we do this is by exercising you. It's a little bit like going to the gym every single day. You're pretty mad on your games, aren't you, Callum? So we're going to do a little bit of exercise with you. So one thing that we can get Callum doing is little jumps in and out of the water. It's actually a natural behaviour that sea lions would do, called porpoising. So they do those really nice small jumps, and when they're doing this, they're exercising their flippers and using chest muscles as well. Now Callum's a sea lion, so he can do bigger jumps as well. So these guys can actually jump, or he can ignore Vicky. That was a little bit awkward for a second there. I was just about to mock you, but he's done it. So we're going to give him a cheer for the next one. Very, very nice. Now they didn't really cheer, and I think that's because they knew, Vicky, that he didn't even hit it. His whiskers didn't even hit it, Callum. You're being very, very lazy right now, aren't you? Yeah. Now we can simply just get our sea lions down on the ground and exercise them that way. It might not look like much, but Callum's using loads of different muscles to do this. So he can spin around, he can do little jumps, we can ask him to present different flippers, anything like that. And we do try and mix it up so it's not the same behaviours all the time. But when Callum is down on the ground like this, you can appreciate just how big these guys are. Callum lengthwise is about 7 foot, so he's really, really tall, and he actually weighs 30 stone. So in the wild, male sea lions can get all the way up to 60 stone, but that is one big dominant male. Callum is still beautiful at 30 stone, aren't you? Yes. Now Callum, we've made sure that you're healthy, we've worked out your body, but we need to work out your brain as well. Now the way that we do this is by playing games. So the first game we're going to play is going to involve everyone. Look at their excited little faces. They're like, finally, my time has come. We get to participate. Now guys, this might be too exciting for you because we're going to play a game of catch. Callum's going to do the catching, Vicky is going to do the throwing, and you guys, get this, you get to count along! Woohoo! Yeah! I've stunned them into silence. So stay in your seats, everyone. I know it's really exciting. Now, all you've got to do is be louder than Vicky, and she's Scottish, so she's really, really loud. So come on, the first one's number 1. Here we go with big number! Now, a few of them did join in, Vicky, but they weren't loud enough. I think the problem was that people still have shame. Now, forget about your shame. You don't need that in this theatre. We don't have shame, do we? Just throw it away. Now, go on, even louder with big number! During lockdowns worked out pretty well. Now we do have a problem, Vicky, unfortunately. So I was talking to Callum before the show, as I often do, and he confided in me that he's really, really bored of playing games with you. I'm sorry to tell you, I am sorry in front of an entire audience. Don't worry, I've got some help. So in the audience, we have got Savannah. So wherever you are, stand up, give us a great big wave, make it really, really obvious. There she is. So Savannah, you're going to walk down to this door over here, and it's a little bit of a long walk, so everyone's going to give you a massive round of applause as you make your way around. Now keep up that noise to make you feel very, very welcome. Now we are both going to wash our hands because we don't want to exchange germs. If you just put your hand under there, lovely. Now the scariest bit about this is that you've got to hold my hand, okay? Because we don't want you going into that water until Callum is ready to push you in, okay? So as soon as you walk out onto this stage, everyone's going to give you a massive cheers. Here she is. Lovely. Now, is this a birthday treat, or do you just have a really, really good friend with a birthday treat? How old are you? 10, and that's really old, oh my gosh. Now, would you feel very, very special if everyone here said happy birthday to you? Yep, so we're ready. 1, 2, 3! Nice, that was good. Would you feel even more special if Callum said happy birthday? Yes, so go and look into his eyes and he'll say it to you. Beautiful. Wipe the tears away from your eyes, everyone. Now, who was better, the audience or Callum? Callum, thank you. Yes, that's the right answer. Now, we need to make sure that you and Callum are going to be best friends. So all you need to do is turn to him and give him a great big wave if he waves back your best friends. Very, very nice. So now that you're friends, do you want to play a game with Callum? Yeah, that sounds good. So his favourite game is Sea Lion Basketball. So all you need to do, Savannah, is hold that basketball nice and high above your head. And I'm going to count to 3. On the count of 3, you're going to run to the end of the beach. You're going to jump in, keep the ball high above your head. Vicky's going to send Callum in. He's going to jump over you and bring the ball back. And then you are just going to swim over to the ladders over there. Yep. Have you got your swimming costume? No. It's alright, your family's got a spare change of clothes, they knew all about this. So you're going to go in? No. Callum can push you in, he's trained to do that. I don't think she wants to go in. Is that because you know it's Callum's toilet? You probably don't want to go in there actually. So how about you keep your feet glued to the floor, and you can throw that ball whatever you want. Does that sound better? Callum can do all the hard work. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, big throw! Very, very nice. Now Callum is going to hopefully not destroy that £1,000 camera, and he's going to bring the ball back to us. If it comes toward you, do you think that you could stop it? So who's it going to go to? Go on, you can grab it. Very, very nice. Give them both a cheer. Now Callum did a really, really good job, so he gets lots of fish to say well done. That's how we reward him. But your throw was absolutely amazing. Do you all agree? Yeah. So do you think that Savannah deserves a fish as well? Yeah. So if you turn to Vicky, open up nice and wide and you get your treat. She doesn't want to eat the fish either. Who on the stage do you think would want the fish? Oh, Callum, yeah. So if you take that fish, give it a nice big throat to Callum and it'll vanish. Now you're going to have a problem. Do you want to smell your hand? No, go on, it smells lovely, nice and fishy. I'm going to teach you how we wash it at the sea lion department. So you just put your hands together like this, rub super fast, bit faster, and then you just wipe them down your lovely clean clothes. Go on, do it. Just wipe it on Vicky's arm then, that's what she's for. So we have actually got a much better present than fish. So if you watch Vicky and Callum, he gives his friends little kisses on the hand just like that. Do you think that you'd like of that? Yep, it's very magical. You got all these bogies on your hand. So if you put your hand up nice and high, and everyone will go, oh, that was beautiful, Callum. You got yourself a new girlfriend. Yeah, I thought so. Now, if you come and stand back here with me, we've got one more job. So we're going to face this entire audience. All four of us will do a big bow, and they're going to go crazy, I promise you. So you ready? 1, 2, 3, big bow! Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for all of your help. We couldn't have done the show without you. Now the most important thing is that we're going to actually wash your hands again. So if you put that on, give your hands a nice clean wash, and then you can head back to your seat. Thank you very much. Give it one more cheer. Now Vicky, that was brilliant, wasn't it? That was really fun. But that's not my favourite game. My favourite game involves the hula hoop. So all you need to do is grab that hoop and head right to the end of the water. Hold it nice and high above. And Callum sometimes likes to try and pull people in with this one. So if you go swimming, it's going to be brilliant. So here she goes. Very nice. Now Callum has done a brilliant job, so we are going to let him go and have a break and then quickly bring out another one of our sea lions. So when Callum does head on in, give him a great big cheer to let him know he's done a good job. And hopefully we are going to quickly bring out our youngest sea lion by the name of Bounty. Now Bounty isn't going to be up on the stands, he's going to be in the water right up at the glass. So if you are leaving at this point, that's absolutely fine. Just try and give Vicky as much space as possible. Like I said, she's Scottish. She might kick your children out of the way. It's very awkward when she does that. Now here is Bounty. He is 12 years old and he has been with us for roughly about 10 years. Now Bounty originally came from Belfast Zoo, so he's actually Irish. Now of all three sea lions, he definitely has the most energy. He's a little bit like a toddler that someone has given too many E-numbers. He cannot sit still, normally got drool on his face, and his favourite word is no. Now here's Vicky again. Hello Vicky. Everyone say hi Vicky. We've got some new friends. Now we've got to say hello to Bounty as well. So the way that we do this is by giving him a great big wave, and with any luck he'll give you a wave back. Very nice. Now I've explained why we do our training, but how on earth have we done all this in the first place? Now we use a method of training called positive reinforcement. So we reward our sea lions with fish every time they do a good job. When we first start training, we blow a whistle and give them a fish. Now this is a very simple start, and we just keep repeating this until the sea lions realise that every time they hear that noise, they are going to get a fish straight afterwards. So that is brilliant, and then once that's established, we bring in that funny looking stick. So this is what we call a target, and all that we want the sea lions to do is touch it to the end of their nose. The very first time that they do that, we blow the whistle, let them know they've done a really good job, and then reward them. So in theory, it's very simple, and we can get Bounty following those targets around in lots and lots of different places before we do blow the whistle and let the sea lions know that they've done a good job. Now the targets are brilliant. We use them to train about 90-95% of the things that our sea lions know. But we cannot train everything that way. this we do something called capturing. Now with capturing, we basically just sit and watch the sea lions. So a couple of things have been captured with Bounty, and one of them is actually his vocals. So every single time he would move that we call a cue onto our behaviours. So with Bounty and his noise, the cue is very, very simple. It's just holding one of our hands up. So we're going to see if we can get Bounty to sing you all a lovely song.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful! Ready, bring it home?
Beautiful, give a very big cheer. That was very emotional. So that is something that was captured with Bounty. But it can be absolutely anything. The sea lions have got lots and lots of behaviours. We let them be as creative as possible. So one thing that we captured with Bounty is, I think, an impression of another animal. I've never really asked Bounty why he was doing this. I just kept rewarding it because it really made me laugh. Now I personally think it looks like a slug. We'll see what you guys all think. But Bounty came up with this completely by himself. So we're going to give him a cheer because that's pretty cool. Now, when it comes to our sea lions and training, people often ask us how long it takes to train certain behaviours. Some of the really big and impressive things don't actually take that long to train. Things like getting our sea lions to jump up and touch either of the balls above the water only takes about a couple of weeks. So this is a very, very impressive thing that doesn't take that long to train at all. One thing that took roughly a couple of years involved that big tower in the corner, because you can't just expect the sea lions to know what to do. It's lots and lots of little steps. So hopefully we're going to see if Bounty will head up there. And just remember, this is a couple of years worth of training, so it's pretty impressive for Bounty. The hardest bit is getting him to jump off, so when he gets to the end, we're going to give him a really, really big cheer, so here he goes! Very nice work, Bounty. Now this does just about bring us to the end of our sea lion display, but both of our boys have worked really hard, so please do give them a great big cheer.
So we've just come out of the Sea Lion Theatre. What did you think of that one?
It was so good.
It was really, really good. Very interactive, especially for that young girl.
Yeah,
it was like a hidden twist. I haven't seen them get a person on the stage.
no, I think that's part of Animal Encounters. Though.
Well, yeah. No, it was really, really good. Definitely like an added twist. So we're now heading to the Safari bus tour. For what we thought was going to be a 30-minute tour. Apparently it's going to be how long?
I don't know. It can take up to 2 hours for
up to 2 hours. So we might
know so much about on the bus.
Yeah, so we might not.
4 miles anyway.
It is 4 miles of animals on the bus. So hopefully it will be really, really informative, and we'll get some fun facts as well, and hopefully a lot of information on the animals. So we're just heading. It's towards the entrance / exit of the park. So we'll see you over there.
I want to take a photo of the giraffe. I can't take one of the tablets. Wow. Oh, look, he's coming over. Oh my god, what's this?
What is that? What is that?
Get the window, folks, the giraffe will follow you.
Oh, go on, Erin. What?
Wow. I don't like that. Big ball, I think it's a ball. It's a big ball.
The giraffe is behind her.
Like, oh, it's coming up. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a bit messy. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear.
Sorry.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
We'll find a cleaner one than that one. Oh dear.
Oh, look.
Put your hands up there. We'll
No,
find a
we
cleaner
want
one.
that. Mom, it's got a jacket.
Oh, you're taking up putting that in my car like that.
Put some more white.
Yes, please. It's alright now, Mom. Oh. You're so cute there. I like the dress. It's alright.
These are Ancoline cattle here, look.
Oh, this is.
What is it?
Ancoline cattle.
Okay.
They're the oldest known breed of cattle. These, they go back, they trace these back about 6,000 years.
Bloody hell.
I'm going to try and find these other giraffes for you.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah, but that one's just holding all the traffic up there.
Just dropped all the food.
Did you?
Look at that
Quite
one.
friendly,
Mom,
aren't they?
look. Mom.
They're waiting to go to bed. Look.
Oh, look. Look at Ben.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, beauty.
Look at Ben. Come in. Gonna feed
Yeah, put your
them.
hands out.
Oh, bro. Got
These
it.
won't be so messy.
Oh, look at them.
Oh.
That must be some.
Oh, they are beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, he's licking the glass. Oh, Harry, well done.
Yeah. Oh. Hello.
I'll turn around for you. That one's not feeding, is it? Let me get him on the other side for you.
Oh, look how. Oh. Hello, babies.
Coming around your side now, put your hand out.
I've just dropped all my food down the side.
Sorry?
I've just dropped all my food on the side.
You got no food?
I've just dropped it.
Where?
Oh,
Here you go, some there if you want it.
oh, thank you very much.
Look how tall they are.
Come on, but you can feed them then.
Don't put your head in, Lord. Get your head stuck.
Wow. Oh, I love the giraffes. I absolutely love them.
Come on then, Harry, feed him.
Don't put your head in there, you'll get stuck.
Do they recognise all their drivers? Do they know them all?
They know the buses.
Yeah.
Just feed him through that back window that he can't put his head in because he'll get his head stuck. Back window. Oh,
Oh,
what startled him then?
Oh my god.
That's such gentle animals, the big giraffe.
Beautiful.
they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, but I got a good one. Got a good one, right. Look at that.
Harry, just put your hand out now.
Yeah, put your hand out.
Harry, put your hand
No.
out.
My phone there.
Did you get your phone? Oh, you're beauty.
What's her name?
I can't see this one. I think this is a Russia, I think.
Lucia. Oh. Ah.
Oh, I
Look,
love
so.
They get that close, so you can't see them.
So Johnson. Here, so.
Right, go.
So.
No, I'm alright. I'm alright now.
Right, we're going to see some other animals now.
Right, got those wipes for Emin's hands. Don't put your hands near your face, Emin, until you've washed them. Yeah.
Wow. He
You know,
likes
like,
you.
a year ago, like, well,
Most should have gone over, but Ruth is avoiding the art assistant coming in.
You do not find
it's like you're allowed to touch these and COVID and everything.
Mum, don't mention that. Just enjoy yourself.
Coming in every 40 minutes.
That's come down, so they can't get the phone going.
Okay, who's come down?
This is pretty amazing here, isn't it? Yeah.
really nice, but we don't feed zebras, they bite.
Do they bite? Do they?
Oh, do
Yeah,
they?
very pretty zebras, but
I never
they
knew that
bite.
they bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then these two grey ones, these are called Ellipsum waterbucks.
Right.
They're from the swampy areas of Africa. And the lighter brown ones, they're from Botswana, they're called red lechwe.
Right.
And the one with the wide horns up here, he's named William. He's very friendly. If you put your hand out, he'll come and feed.
William.
Wow.
Come on, William.
Oh, God.
Are you available just to pop down to small animals?
Come on, William.
Go ahead then.
Come on. William.
Oh, he's actually coming to the window.
Oh.
He's very gentle.
Oh.
Finished.
So he's a red lechwe.
Right. Is he a male? Yeah.
2 males there. Look, we've got the two with the horns and the rest of the females. Not very gain on the land, the red lechwe. They've got longer back legs than front legs. But
Right.
through the water, those back legs give them the push along in the stream.
Wow.
Do they all have names?
They've all got names.
Yeah.
They're all
I
of
don't know all
them.
the
How
names.
many animals is here altogether?
In the part we
Yeah.
drive round, there's just over 600. And if you counted everything on the walkthrough, just over 1,000.
Wow. Jesus. There's some acres of land here, isn't there?
This is so cool.
What did you do through lockdown? You know, when you closed?
Well, the animals are still here, so we have to
Yeah.
start looking after them.
Yeah.
This is eland here, largest of the African antelopes.
Wow. I love you.
Keep your hands flat if you're feeding these.
Feed it, Erin. Give me a bit. Want to? Hey?
Oh, he likes because
They know the drive,
It's like-
don't they?
it's like blossom. It's like
right.
Yeah, give me some.
Yeah, put your hand out, just keep your hands flat, they're fine, I'll take it off your hand. Turn your hand over,
Like
flat.
that.
that.
Like
That's
you're
it,
feeding a
take it off
horse.
your hand. I'll go forward a bit, it's like the McDonald's
Oh,
block.
no. Oh, Evan does it?
Yeah.
I mean, give me these. I don't want to do
She's scared. She's scared, you can't.
Go on.
He's hungry, what's more?
They're really large for antelopes, these. Size of a horse, really.
Wow. I don't think it's okay.
Both males and females of these have horns, which is very unusual for animals. One sat down without the horn because she got one horn bent backwards and one missing. She's named Sally.
Sally.
Lovely friendly animal.
Sally and William.
Looks like they've all had
Yeah. They'll be fed all day, I can imagine.
Nice not to drive, so change.
Yeah, comes your window by you.
So good.
It's like Grandad, doesn't it, when it's chomping away long season.
Okay, so they're the elands.
I like the tigers.
Not a very good spot for us when we drive round. They're a bit too close to the
Yeah,
fence.
I'm gonna have a look. Look at them.
Wow.
Oh my god. King of the jungle. Look at them.
Over the back of those you've got the same for the cheetahs. So you either book up to stay with the cheetahs or the elephants at the moment.
Love that. So that's new then, isn't it,
That's
now?
new, and over the winter they're building more lodges.
Oh, they?
So come Easter next year we have to stay with the giraffes, the rhinos,
Oh no.
or the tigers.
Oh, amazing. I'm gonna book that, I am. go to stay with the elephants.
Nice to stay overnight at the park.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that in a few weeks. That'd be amazing. Wow.
Just on the left here, these sheep past there's a little island off Scotland called Soay.
What's
So
it
these are the
here?
sheep off it, these are Soay sheep.
Oh, they're little, aren't they?
And we call them our lawnmowers, but we get 8 miles.
Oh.
Very useful. Right, let's hope we see the cheetahs now. We've only seen them once today yet. Hiding away.
Cheetahs are in.
No, very fast.
Hold on, I see one there, I see one there.
Where are they?
They are, look. They're being nosy because somebody's in there.
Oh.
Oh, I'm trying to draw. Can I do a picture? Oh, I can't get it.
Cheetahs are the fastest of the land animals, as you probably know.
Oh, I've just said that, yeah.
They can run from 0 to 45 mile an hour in 3 seconds.
Wow. 3
And in 1 more second, they're up to 70 mile an hour.
Oh my god, that's faster than the car, isn't it? Probably.
Well, they're built for speed. Look, they've got the very long legs, really slender bodies. And they got those muscular shoulders at the front, look.
Wow.
And it's the only cat that can't withdraw their claws. Their claws are out all the time, like running spikes.
Ah, right. I didn't know that. That couldn't retract.
Oh, it's coming. It's following us.
And although they,
Look at his lips.
although they're marked like a leopard, you distinguish the cheetah by
Mark,
the
can you
face.
take a picture,
They have
please?
orange eyes,
Zoom it
and they
in.
got that black tear mark from the eye right down the nose, and that's equivalent to us wearing sunglasses. Enable them to look into the sunlight. You've been very obliging.
Yes.
Oh, no, someone's safe. Oh, I can't get it.
Sideways.
I can't. It's gone.
You missed him?
Sorry.
Didn't you get him?
No. I don't know.
Where did the other one go? Over the back somewhere.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back down now.
Here you
Quickly,
go,
the camera. There you go.
Come on then.
As soon as you like.
Thank you.
I'll keep up with him. Hang on a minute.
Got it.
It's back.
Did you get it?
There we are.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a beautiful cat, isn't it?
Oh my god. I love cats. I love that.
Oh, there's the other one there coming down now. Look.
You see Erin? Looking on that side. See, can't you?
There's the other one over the back. Look.
Oh yeah. Are they both male or female?
No, man and female. This
Right.
one nearest to us here. This is Zuri. She's the girl. The one over there is named Cody. Is the boy.
Are they a breeding pair? Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just two of them then. You've just got
Just
the
two in
there.
here. Then we've got two over by the lodges at the moment. But we're looking to increase our cheetahs. Here comes Cody. Look, he's slightly bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Wow. Look at the muscles moving in the
I
back.
know.
Wow.
If one of them escaped, you'd know about it.
Mm.
Run for your life.
I think you must be knackered. I think they catch you.
They wouldn't go catch me. They would. God.
How do they get fed then?
Erin.
These I put food out for them before they come out in the morning. Or if you do the feeding experience, you can feed them through the fence here with
Can you?
meat.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the
Wow.
Cody's going to go for a walk. Look.
Wow. Wow.
They're used to seeing people, so it's...
Right, when we go through the gate,
I'm going to do the windows, aren't we?
when we go through the gate, we go into the African.
Yeah, these ones
there.
What are these
Oh,
ones?
this
The scavengers that haven't been made.
Amazing.
Which one's
Also
these
known
ones?
as the painted dogs. These
Yeah.
have different colours, different markings.
I don't like them. I've never seen them before. They're like wild dogs, aren't
Yeah.
they? Wild dogs. I love them. They're nice to see you.
Very clever dogs.
Sorry, I don't like them.
They're probably the best of the hunters. They've got about 85% success rate on their kill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, look.
And they're very much a pack animal. They'll attack as a pack, but when they're chasing the prey, one will take the lead and then drop back, then another one take over.
They're just like the wolves then, aren't they? Or are they worse?
Yeah, a bit like the wolves.
I like wolves better.
But they'll never give up a chase, these. They'll run for miles. They'll follow their prey until it gets exhausted, then they dive on it and rip it apart, virtually eat it alive.
Scavengers, aren't they?
And then they'll go back to the den then when they've it's enough, and they'll go back to the elderly ones or the young ones, and they regurgitate, they bring the food back up.
Oh, for the young, right.
Like the birds, yeah, we love birds, these. But they all look after one another, these, very much a family unit. There was a white line stood up over there on that platform. Not a very good position for here, it was behind the trees.
Wow.
They've got lovely big ears, very sensitive hearing.
So you can see the white line behind.
Oh, they're just like dogs, aren't they? But more.
Stood on a platform.
Not as like dogs, not as wild.
Yeah. Oh, it's walked on. I'm sure it's it.
They are in an awkward spot there.
Mm-hmm.
It's over there. Back in the trees there. It's all by the fence, look.
You see them lying down there. What? You hurt your bit fun?
Wow.
Under the tree as well, look there. Oh, we're going to see the lions there.
Yes. My favourite.
These are the brown lions we're going into now. Years old a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, Gilano.
That's the same age as my little girl, 7.
Alright, Gilano, Jenko and Savo, these are.
Oh, they're beautiful names, aren't they?
But since they've been here, Savo's give us a couple of litters, a litre of 4 and a litre of 3. So we've got 7 cubs in here at the moment. Well, they're 2 years old now, they're not that small. And we have 8 females, so there's quite a lot of lions in this area.
Oh.
Safari went to Lion Tower.
Come in, the boys in the middle and the rest of the boys
Over there, in the hut.
Thanks very much.
What?
Down there.
Is it door? No. Yeah.
So it's a big area, you never know where the lions are, but the guy in the tower there, he can see them, so.
I don't think I feel safe in there.
Up in front, that's Lion Rock. Look, it's the highest point in the park, and the lions like to sit on the rock there. They can see all around the park and all around the surrounding areas.
Oh, wow.
A bit like Lion King.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like Simba. Oh.
Have you ever had any escapee animals, like dangerous animals?
No, not really. That's why it's all double gated.
Yeah.
They get between the gates, and you just have to chase them out with the Land Rovers. But that's why it's double gated. That gate's up there. That's to close before this one.
Right.
See that? See?
Lion Rock. Miles are in the middle, can't you? Oh, there they are. Looks like they had a walk over the road.
Yeah, I mean.
And all the others have made their way up to buy the houses we saw under the fence. I wish these would.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
You don't realise how big they are until they come and stand by you. And massive.
Yeah. God. Look at them. So they're the 3 females, are they?
No, these are 3 males.
Males, yeah.
Yeah.
Males.
Beautiful. beautiful, aren't they?
They're amazing.
Yeah. They are.
Oh.
Wow.
Come on, get up and walk home now. It's time to go.
Come
Stand
on.
up and
Come on,
walk.
look, he's looking. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Wow.
Oh.
What's
They are
it?
big ones. Meat.
So you need some meat to attract them. Or if you got the fast runners run across the track.
Jan on, Michael.
But all the others in awkward position, we saw them under the fence, they're all up by the house, but
Are they? Yeah, it would be nice if he just walked over, wouldn't it?
they're all ready to go to bed.
Yeah, they
Those
will.
have come over now, it's time for your bedtime, come on.
Look at that.
Wow.
These are the cubs and the girls on the left.
On the left. I can't get a very good picture. Wow. So the white lions now, are we?
Yeah. You just pick the young males out, they're just starting to develop their manes.
yeah.
Erin, can you see them?
You can go on that side, just see them, look.
One look for me. Have a look.
Oh, there's one coming over there, look.
Oh, look.
Wow.
Just look there, actually. Look at that. Come on. Woohoo! Come on, look, he's coming over.
Amazing. No, she's lying right behind the sign.
Oh, we've
We're
seen
not
it.
on the post.
Yeah, right behind it.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Is he still hiding?
She's hiding.
Yeah, I'm behind the thing.
Coming out. I was just hoping those males. They couldn't get in a more awkward position.
I know.
Oh.
Right behind the post.
Come on. Come on. No. Get out. Hopeless.
When we go through the gate here, we're going into the white lions now. They're beautiful animals.
They are.
And is that mankind? Fortune.
Oh yeah, they become they're such beautiful animals. They become a poacher's
Yeah.
prize, really.
Just like the elephant. Yeah.
There's the male one, look at them Rolo, sat there, look with his girlfriend.
Oh look.
Oh,
look.
they look so happy.
Erin.
Oh.
Come on, look. Turn around.
Come on, Rolo.
Come on.
See how big the paws are, these sat on the platform, look.
Come on, turn.
They're being deliberately obtuse.
Come on. So pretty.
I love big teddy bears, aren't they?
They look good.
They are. They look harmless, don't they? Really, so they've got used to people. Oh, come on. Oh, look, he's getting up now.
Oh, he's up now.
Oh. Oh.
He's there for a snuggle.
Wake up.
Oh no, he's breathing now. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. Oh.
She's got the board for the minute.
Oh. Oh, look. There, can you see? Wow. They're so beautiful, aren't they? Animals are. I think they're kind of beautiful.
She's being pampered.
Oh. Oh. Ah. We've got video, huh? We've got video.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh. Oh.
Oh dear.
They're just playing, Erin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just playing.
Like we're getting extinct after all.
There's no privacy, is there?
Wow. Oh, she's gone.
You'll take some pictures.
I'm okay. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, look at the two. Sorry, down. Oh, look at him.
Are you near the phone?
Oh, him. No one.
Yeah, I think that's Copy that.
Like all the big cats, they'll sleep up to 20 hours a day off and on these.
They've got the right idea.
Yeah. I wish I could sleep for 20 hours. Yeah. They've got bigger paws then.
And exactly the same size and the same same size as the brown lines that we've just seen, except these have got something called leucism. Means they've only got 5% of the pigmentation they should have.
Right.
So the peltage stays white, doesn't turn that browny colour.
Oh.
All the girls are sleeping all over the place. Look.
You've still got food left, haven't you, Erin? You might be able to use it.
Oh yeah, there's plenty more to feed you.
Plenty more to feed, so very nice there.
Looks very much like a goat, but they're actually sheep. They're Barbary sheep. And the Barbary sheep are off the hills and the mountains of North Africa. You see them in Morocco, Algeria, all places like that. Very sure-footed on the mountainside. I jump from ridge to ridge. And the other animal we have in here is a beautiful animal called a Persian fallow deer.
Can we feed these? No.
We don't feed them this early. There's plenty when we should get through this next lot to feed. We don't feed these because these can jump 6 to 8 feet in the air. They'll jump up beside the vehicle.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They'll put the feet on. They jump on the mountainside from ridge to ridge. But they jump up the side of the vehicle and they put the feet on the side of the car. If you encourage them.
Oh.
And the cops look at it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No. Look at the eyes. They got like eyes that stick out of the head with like a horizontal pupil. And that gives them like panoramic vision all around them.
Wow.
They still look like goats to me.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
Ever know the difference between a sheep and a goat? It's all about the tail. If the tails hang down, they're sheep. If the tail sticks up, they're goats, apparently.
Oh.
Over on the other side there, we've got the Persian fallow deer. Very endangered now. There's not many of these about.
Oh.
Persia's obviously called Iran now, and Iran have got very few of these. But we've only got 3 girls, 3 females. So we're looking for a male one so we can start breeding these because they're beautiful animals.
They are. Wow. It's Bambi.
Lovely. I'll get through that gate while it's open.
There's 3 dogs down there.
Close the window just for a short time, and now we're just going to go over the
Oh, look at the squirrel.
like that.
The squirrel.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
So we're now going into the Asian wild dog. These are called dhole, D-H-O-L-E. They're very much like a fox, orange in colour with a bushy tail.
I wondered how you pronounced that. It wasn't D-hole.
There's 14 of them in this little bit of woodland that we drive through. Keep your eyes open for them folks, they get under the bushes, you can drive past these quite easily. Coming the wrong way here.
Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah. Oh.
What the? Oh.
That's weird, isn't it? I think it's going to turn up now and go back.
Just down.
Liebe.
We're turning around and
I
coming
don't
back.
want the lights.
Come on. Behind the fence here, this is the rarest deer in the world. There's a Philippine spotted deer. They're on the wrong side, I'll go around that side to have a look at them. They all belong to the Philippine government, these. We've got them on loan for a breeding programme. And we've done really well with it over the last 5 years. We've managed to breed 4 of them. Well, there's less than 100 of them in the world. They're very, very rare. Well, they're moving there on the side. There they are, so they're the rarest in the world, those.
Wow, look at the colour. Oh, that's sweet.
I can't believe there's less than 100 of those in the world.
That's terrible.
We've got 2 families of them now. We've got this family behind the fence, and we have another family roaming free, which you'll probably see as we carry that round. So we've had to split them up because they're related, so we're making 2 families. You see, there's a Barasinger deer. Young one's just there. We'll tempt you over. I know you're nervous, but come on. Come on.
Oh.
Lovely big ears, look.
Amazing.
Barasinger translated means 12 times.
Oh.
Battery's 12 and Singer is antler. So the male one of these has 12 points on the end of the antler. No, you can tip them over. The male must be on the top field as we go around. Oh, there's the male one, the water at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Is that guy?
Oh my god!
I had to fetch you out again.
Going the wrong way again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that's confusing.
Obviously. Crazy.
No, gotta be lad down, no?
Shocking. Lost, isn't it? It's probably
It's just stopping him anyway. I've got to be the Indian rider. I can't see what it's about. Oh, there they are.
Wow.
Up there we've got the one by the hay. She's named Sato, and the young one there is named Inesh. And he was 1 year old on the 8th of September. So we just had his first birthday. The one walking away, she's named Sananda.
beautiful African names, aren't they?
Yeah.
African.
There he is, looking there. He was about 47 kilo when he was born, and looking at him, I'd say he's about probably 3 times, 4 times that weight now.
God.
They grow so quickly.
God. Oh, babe.
They might be walking around to the top.
Have you ever watched the Golden Compass?
Got this heavy skin that comes over the Indian rhino, and makes it look like they've got a kind of armour on.
Yeah. When does the park close? Like, is it a year? Is it?
Well, it stops out all the year, it's weekends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the weekends, and the weekends consist of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it'll be open throughout the winter, because now we've got the lodges.
Yeah.
People come Friday, stop Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So we have you just opened last year. We only opened, well, not last year because of COVID, but normally we only open Saturday, Sundays, but now it'll be 4 days through the winter.
Oh, right, okay.
Just the animals, the fairgrounds only on certain days.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's so good.
Of course, the animals are here all year round, so it's
Well, they don't go anywhere, do
they? Love the big horns, but all these are girls, all female. They're lovely animals, look, very timid.
Beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Frozen food, eh?
We've only got 3 male white tigers. And we've got no male tigers of any solitary animals. They like to be on their own. They go off on their own in the wild. So we separate these in the daytime. So that we're going to have a little door in the fence then shortly.
The elephant.
He's a beauty though, look.
He's gorgeous.
Oh.
Wow.
You don't realise how big he is sat there. They're about 3 times the weight of.
That's my dad's favourite animal, lion and tiger. I was going to do that. Oh no. Wow. I can't.
Okay, so just bring that bit of tractor, so I'll do that really quickly. Yeah, I've quickly got the yard up, and I'll do it shut the meat tonight because it's getting a bit cold and a bit wet.
Wondering in the world, that's all.
That's my dad's favourite. He loves fun.
But he's been here about 2 years now. I don't think she likes him.
Oh, never. Yeah, I'll wait and go to bed.
Oh, wait to go to bed, but the other one's coming up there now.
I'm okay.
8 years old.
How long have I got this?
On July the 1st, she lost her companion that's been with her all the time they've been here, 27 years. Died of a heart attack, shocked everybody.
Oh, God. Oh.
But they mourn elephants too, and
Yeah, they do, and they never forget, do they? That's why they're
no.
my favourite. They don't forget, do they?
but we're getting 3 more elephants to join us soon, so
So she won't be
she'll be
lonely.
happier then.
Yeah.
She has got a son. He's the other side of those girders up there. The son is named Sutton, and he's just.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, because it's named after the lad, isn't it? Who had cancer.
The size of his paws, look.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem.
No, they're not, are they?
I just turned around behind the post.
Oh. Let me just
So that is us off the safari bus tour. What did you think of that one, Gemma?
It was amazing. One of the best experiences of my life so far.
Wow, it was amazing. Like, it was £7 for the bus tour to be added on to the general admission, and I can honestly say that was more than worth it.
Yeah.
I would have paid double.
Yeah, because you go
treble.
off road. You can't do that when you're driving in a car.
If you were driving in the car, you couldn't, like Gemma says, go onto the grass. Not only that, it was just the sheer information that the driver gives you on all the different animals.
Some of their names and their habits.
And if they're extinct, or, well, not extinct, but extinct in the wild. Honestly, probably the best animal experience we've both had in the UK.
And buy a box of food. So awkward.
Buy the food. I mean, I didn't want to buy the food, but I was on the camera. Gemma was loving life with the feeding the giraffes. It was absolutely amazing. I would definitely recommend coming to West Midlands Safari Park to anyone. On a general overview of the entire park today, I've been really impressed.
I have, absolutely, so professional.
Yeah,
everything.
It was just everything down to the little detail. The park was really clean. The animals are amazing, really well kept. The staff are really friendly. It's got a small theme park for kids that are younger kids. There was even some thrill rides added in there. So I would say it is one for the entire family. If you want to come down to West Midlands Safari Park, get yourself down. The whole family can come down and really immerse themselves in all the different things, activities that they've got. There is shows as well, the sea lion show. We done a creature, what was it? Friendly creature. There was also
a reptile
show. There was talks on different animals, the hippo talk, loads of different animal talks.
And they did
the meerkats.
They normally let you handle that, the critters and things like that,
Yeah.
but because of COVID, they're obviously not doing it
This is
now.
right.
So.
Oh, I'm really impressed with today.
And they've built lodges.
Yes, they have bought lodges, and he did say it would roughly, he'd give us a rough rough cost, it was about £800 that was coming on the Friday, staying the Friday night, staying the Saturday night, staying the Sunday night and going back on the Monday, and that was up to 8 people. So it's not actually a lot of money if you think for the free night and for 8 people, all the food cooked, and you literally come out of your veranda and you're looking at the elephants, and they're going to do more for the cheetahs as well, so that's going to be really, really good. That's almost like the Animal Kingdom lodges at Animal Kingdom in Florida, Disney World, Florida. But no, overall, really, really good. So pricing, yes, she is saying pricing. I've just got it on my phone here, so it was nice and easy to remember. The general admission ticket was £18.75 per person. And we also paid for a £9.75 ride wristband, and I did touch on that it was £7 for the bus tour. So the 3 sort of added extras, or should I say 1 general admission and 2 added extras there. But I do recommend both added extras because that gets you into the theme park and that bus tour on the rides, because you can walk around on the rides and then buy the tickets, you're alright. There is a token system and £2 per token, and normally the rides are about 2 tokens.
So some of them were 1 token, some of them were 2, so the bigger ones were 2 tokens.
That's right. And very conscious of the battery going there, so thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe. We're looking for the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I did mention the next set of vlogs are all going to be Halloween based, so we're looking forward to that. We're going to be at Blackpool Pleasure Beach on I think the 16th of October, so we'll see you then. Please comment, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.